says it's starting.
It's live.
It says it's live. We probably have nobody.
That's what we said the last time, and then...
Yeah, but currently it says 0 people, so let's hope more people show up than 0, because, that's a little sad.
Oh, yo, we have 2 people!
Oh, 3 people!
Oh, now there's 3? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now 4. Okay, cool. We should, just chill for a second for people to come in.
Oh, Brett. Yo, Brett.
Wait, is he here?
Yeah, he's on.
Brett! Oh, no. I don't know why that makes me weirded out. That he...
we made you stop your phone call conversation with him. You're welcome,
Yeah,
Brett.
I'm sorry, Brett. I was stressed because we were late. People are saying hi. Hi.
Hello.
If you don't know what we're doing today, we are talking about The Hate You Give, the book and the movie that we read for jack-o-thon. If you participated in jack-o-thon, let us know, because you are the real MVP. I'm the only one without the book. Where's my book?
I don't know. Oh, well. Oh, wait, you got a new one. Never mind. I was going to make a joke.
I have 3 copies now.
Oh, okay. Showing off your collector's edition? Oh my god.
Yes!
So jealous. I want it.
For people that missed the whole situation, I originally had 1 copy of the book. It's dead now. Death came upon it. Okay, signed 1st edition. My heart, I can't stop saying that. I told my teacher. I told everyone in my life.
I told everyone in my life.
It literally, this goes for $100, and not like I would sell it, but it was cool that I had it. So then I ordered a new one because I needed a new one, and then I won a giveaway for this one.
Like she always does.
You always win giveaways. Not
So now I have 3 copies.
original one that I bought at Walmart.
Signed edition.
I bought the movie because I'm trash.
Are we just showing off our Hate You Give copies? Is that really what the High Life show just
look at all my whole life show is? Okay, I say we need to introduce ourselves.
Yes.
As we always do. My name is Peyton. I'm from Peyton Reed's channel. If you don't know me, why are you here? Because you're on my channel. So, you guys introduce yourselves.
Do you want to go first, Julie?
I don't know. I guess I'll go. Hi, Brittany said, I'm Julia. I'm from the channel Reader's World.
Go check it out. Link in bio or link in description. That's what I meant to say.
I'm Brittany. I'm from Brittany and Books.
Yeah.
Yay. We stand. We love. Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Okay. So the whole point of this is we're discussing the book and the movie, as I said, and we have topics to discuss, and this is for jack-o-thon, so you jack-o-thon people that didn't do it, why? I'm just kidding.
Throwing people under the bus.
Yes. Okay, I think my first thing I had as a topic was a jack-o-thon recap. How did we do?
Oh.
Just because this was for jack-o-thon.
Oh, what did I do? What did I read?
I don't know. What did you read? You only have vlogs. Oh.
Yeah, everyone should watch my vlog.
My vlog.
Go watch it.
I literally posted on my personal Snapchat story 42 minutes of Brittany. Hell yeah.
That's great.
I could have edited it down more probably, but I was just too lazy. It was 4 a.m. I'm I'm not going back to this shit.
Wait, you just uploaded it?
Yeah, she uploaded it. Everyone uploaded it today. Drew Gooden uploaded, Cody Ko uploaded, Jax Films uploaded, and Brittany and Books uploaded.
Yes.
Hey.
Technically, we're uploading right now on my channel.
True.
So Peyton Reed's uploaded with help.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many books did y'all read? Y'all still didn't say
it.
I read 5.
Dang. Can't relate. Wait,
I think I read 4. Did I read 4? Wait. Hate You Give. Okay. Haunted Castle on Hallows Eve.
Wait. Okay, I can relate. Never mind. I don't know why I said I can't relate. I almost read 5 books. I had 60 pages left, like right before midnight, but I was tired, so I went to sleep.
I'm trying to think.
I started my 6th book and then I was bored, so I put it down and I was like, nah, I'm gonna do writing instead.
I need to go for my Twitter to like figure out. But maybe we should start discussing.
Yes, the actual discussion.
The actual discussion of is this the best book that all of us read for jack-o-thon? Because I think it is.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Even if I've reread it, it's still the best one out of all of them.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, the next question: what rating did you give the book? I feel like this one's obvious.
I think it's just like all of us.
5 out of 5. This is 10, but
no, I would give it 10 out of 5.
Yeah, it's great. I loved it. And my original copy has my tabs.
She's always gonna go back to it. Like every video. Like for like the next 5 years, all gonna be about this, guys. Get ready.
I'm not even lying. I saw this on my bed and I cried. But what'd you say, Brittany?
I tapped this book like crazy. Like,
yeah, she was talking about it.
Yours is even more than mine. I need to see this vlog. I just got home, so I didn't get to check anything.
I'm speaking for Brittany, but like she tabbed it, like she was like halfway through it and it had like so many tabs, and she's like, "This is only halfway." I'm like, "See, if I tabbed it, I really wish I tabbed it." But then again, I started the audiobook, like, I was too late, and I was like, even though I'm gonna read it, I need to tab it.
Yeah, I don't want to read it.
I would annotate mine too, but like it's signed. So
that was my issue, but who cares anymore because it's dead.
Oh my god, Peyton.
You know what's dead? You know what's dead? Peyton talking about her copy being destroyed. That's what's dead.
Mad. My dog is literally a demon. I yell at her in like every single video, and she deserves it if she did it.
She called Child Protective Services.
It's my dog. She doesn't understand English.
You sure about that?
Always barking. Okay.
Yeah, let's start.
Here's another question. Why did you think this book was an important read before you even read it? Like, what were your thoughts?
I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory.
It's so obvious.
I think, like, because it was kind of like the first, like, time that, like, I understand, like, I think this is the first time of, like, a book or, like, a young adult book was talking about an issue that, like, was so, like, big. Because, like, Love, Simon talks about, yeah, like, representation, LGBT+, but this was talking about a serious issue. Yeah. And it was the first kind of form of, like, entertainment that was talking about it. Like, I mean, I don't remember any other, like, source talking about police brutality besides the news. And then we finally got a book that talked about it, so.
Yeah, and I think it's cool because I feel like more and more, like, similar books are coming out now. Like, ever since this one came out, it's happening, and I think that's great.
If you love this book, read Dear Martin, please. Sorry.
Yeah, I need to read that, too.
Dear Martin's great. I love it.
Okay. What are things that you liked about the book? Like, favorite scenes and crap. Someone actually asked that. Favorite scenes.
Ooh, I wrote down my favorite scene. Wait, no, I wrote my favorite scene. Damn, that's not helpful. We're talking about the book.
Yes.
I can't remember. I have tabs. Let me look.
Yeah, that's the problem. I feel like I loved all of it that I can't really sit here and tell you, like, a certain one because I love all of it.
I also read this book so quickly that I forgot a lot of things.
She read it really quickly.
Was it one day?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, mine was 3.
Same.
I was expecting it to take 2 days because it's like a chunky book, but I just like couldn't put it down. So.
Yeah, you see right through it.
We just got a good question from Mayana. At what point in the book did you realize you loved it? It was real early on. Like, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I think I loved it right away.
Yeah.
Me too. I loved it right away. Like, just the first sentence, like, pops out you. She's like, I shouldn't be at this party. And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, why? Why just do you want to?
And, like, the first thing I tabbed was 19 pages in. And it was when they were talking about the Hood trio. And I was like, yes, Harry Potter.
Let me see what the first thing I tabbed was. Because I don't know.
I wasn't planning on tabbing this book, but then I saw that and I was like, nope, okay, I'm tabbing. I have to.
Just because of Harry Potter. Wow.
Oh, okay. I know what I tabbed first. Mine was 17 pages in. I did a blue tab for when he explained what thug life meant because I was like, that's important to know throughout this book.
Oh,
So I thought I should tab it.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the title.
The whole point of the book. So I was like, this is important.
I like when books have titles that like actually like relate to what's inside the book.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like in like a line or something. So like when I saw that, I was like, yes, now I understand. Because like I never really understood what like the hate you give meant until that point.
Yeah.
So like I'm glad that it has a big meaning.
I thought it was just like a title. I didn't realize like I thought it was just trying to like make the acronym, you know? But then when I actually read it, I was like, oh, this actually has a whole meaning. And like has to do with like some Tupac. Rip.
Yeah. Like I hate when you read a book and you're like, why is it called this? Like the title makes no sense.
Yeah, I feel that though. How did you feel about the ending of the movie?
Well, I just saw the ending for the first time yesterday because I missed it the first time.
No.
You gotta explain some of that to our people.
Yeah.
Talk about it now.
Yeah.
It's gonna come up anytime soon, so better get it out of the way.
Oh my god, I like ranted about it in my vlog, and I was just like, oh my lord.
Get it back.
Okay, so I went to go see the movie on release day, and it was like a pretty full theater. I went yesterday, and there was like no one in the theater, and it broke my heart. Anyways, oh, Julia looks so sad.
That is really sad.
It is. Like I was so upset. I like how you just have a Reese's and you're just like slowly.
Brett bought me this because I'm just trying not to make noise to interrupt you. But I really want a Reese's. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so I go see it on release day with my friend, and like it's pretty full. And like there's these like we're in the very back row, and there's these like two girls in the front who are like kind of talking throughout like the trailers, and we're like, whatever, they'll stop talking. They didn't. So they were continuously talking about like the whole like beginning of the movie. And so someone in the theater yelled, "Shut up." And the girls who were talking yelled back, "F you." They obviously actually said it, but like whatever. And so they're like, "F you." And so like that was kind of like the end of it for a while. Like no one really said anything else to them, but they were like still talking throughout the entire movie, and they were like laughing at like really inappropriate moments, like really like sad moments. They would be like belly laughing like it was the funniest thing they've ever seen in their life. And I was just like, what the actual hell is going on right now? And then like it was like continuous throughout the entire movie, and then like we get to like the last like 5-10 minutes of the movie, and I guess someone, because they were like talking and laughing a lot, because like there was that scene in the movie where they were in her dad's store, and like they threw the fire thing in, and it was like all on fire, and Devin was like injured, and they started like cackling. They were laughing so hard, and so I guess someone from behind them threw their garbage at them because they were so annoyed, and they were like saying, "Shut the hell up." So I didn't see that happen, but I guess they got garbage thrown at them, and so the girl stood up, turned around to look at them, and started screaming, threw her like garbage at the girl, threw it at her, and was just like going on. Like I can't even like fully explain how like intense this like situation actually was, but it was so intense. I was like, what the hell is happening? We couldn't hear anything that was happening in the movie. So like that whole last scene with like the wands and her going through Khalil's room, we missed that whole part. Like, we had no idea what they were talking about, and I was so annoyed, and it was just like the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life. Like to do that like during like another movie, like a comedy or something, yeah, that's still really disrespectful. But like during like a Black Lives Matter movie to be that disrespectful, and like keep in mind these were like white people, and like being that disrespectful during a movie that like really has nothing to do with them, like, you know what I mean? And like there was a girl in the theater who like literally yelled at them saying, "This is a black movie, let us enjoy it." And I just felt so bad that these girls had just like ruined that experience for everyone in that theater.
Yeah, that's so terrible.
Yeah.
They suck. Oh, we're echoing.
Of course we are.
We always echo at some point. Ew, it's like my wheezy laugh. I hear it. Like, I don't want that.
Yeah, no, I could like hear myself talking earlier, but like it doesn't work if I have headphones in, and it doesn't work without my headphones. So I don't know how to fix that.
I'm literally eating pie.
Okay.
You were just eating
I brought a bunch of snacks up here. Cause
I did it. I
hungry.
brought like
I just brought water
I got water too.
in my work cup.
We have a question. It said, just wondering, did you feel like the writing style took a bit of getting used to in the beginning? At first, it felt more like spoken words, and I had to adjust to reading them on paper, you know?
No, I actually really enjoyed the writing style, like right off the bat. Like I didn't have any problems with it at all.
I felt the same exact way because I think that's how Star speaks and that's how she thinks, and I think it's very unique writing style. I just love, like, there's different things in it that I'm like, literally they can be teaching these in schools about like the imagery and like the repetition could like really work. Like it was really well written. It might be not like, oh, it's not like nothing like how some other famous author wrote it, but like just the way that Angie Thomas wrote it, it worked really, really well.
Yeah. My opinion, I think the writing style was a little bit more simple than like others, but I feel like that's just what it needed to be, and it just got out her voice or whatever, like Star's voice in a more realistic way. Back to my
sometimes I prefer more simplistic writing style than to like a really like flowery one, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys. My friend from school commented on here, Devin, get out of here. It says, hey, Peyton. It says, hey, Peyton, when are you going to upload daily? Which is a joke that we have at school. Dude, get out of my business. Go bye-bye.
I wish you
here.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of effort. No.
It was easier than I wish.
See, this is why I don't talk about YouTube videos at school.
Honestly, it wasn't my fault. It just got out and everybody. Oh, Devin says you can't make me leave. Dude, I can. I wish I could just X you out.
Okay. What other questions do we have? So we can get back on subject.
Did you just have Reese's? Yes. I have one more left. Enjoyment will come soon. Again. But right now I have pie. Okay. We can get back to the topics. Is there anything you didn't like about the book?
No. So we just slapped my face with his tail.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, I'm sad that this book had to be made because of the subject matter.
Yeah.
But, like, that's, like, can't really.
The only thing that, like, it didn't even really bother me, but I'm gonna say it just to have something to say. The romance, in my opinion, was really weak, but that was not what it was about, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
It's just I did not, like, really care that much about them together. Honestly, the movie...
I kind of liked them in the book, but I didn't really like them in the movie.
Yeah, I didn't like him in the movie either. And honestly, every time he said something, like Chris said something in the movie, everybody in the audience was like, no, like, no.
Okay.
The, like, sort of cute things, like, that some people could think were cute, were like, no! Like, they just did not like him in the theater.
Okay, here's the thing. I was the one that really liked their relationship in the book. The thing that I liked about it was that Chris really progressed a lot in the book.
Yeah.
So like, but what I felt was like that took that away from him was because he was less in the film, which is totally okay. But like, you didn't really see him that much, so you didn't get really much of a relationship between them.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't much of a chemistry, but what could you do? Like, they might have, I don't know what could have happened. I don't know if they took out scenes because of the recasting. I don't know if they like just did all his scenes together and that was his the original role he had. But like, I'm fine with it because it gave more to Star, and I think that's really good because Star is such a fantastic character. I don't know why, but I just love her so much. Like, I would die for her, and just like to give more to her is really, really good.
did y'all notice that like every time that Star got like upset at school, she would like storm off, and for some reason Chris was always directly in her path. He was always like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on? Let's talk." And she's like, "Shut up, dude."
Star and it like goes off whenever she's like hurting.
Yeah. Okay, we have a question. What was the difference in the movie that you enjoyed? You gotta think about that.
I read the book so quickly. I don't remember like details.
And then like I also read a bunch more books in the week as well. So like
it's not like I read this and let it sink in. I read it and moved straight on to another book.
Yeah. I feel like
I mean, I didn't mind that they took Devante out.
Yeah, I didn't
because like it gave the Star, but like I still enjoyed that part of the book. Like I don't wish that she took him out of the book. Like I like that he was there, but I also didn't mind not having him in the movie.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like I didn't mind Seven taking like the spot for like the whole beating thing.
Yeah, I really like that.
I do too.
I like the actor they chose. What else was he in? Because I can't remember what else he's been in.
I can research, but
I feel like in like Disney movie or Disney show.
What some girls and I were talking because I hang out with there's this one girl at my school who like really loves the book, and I do too, and she was really mad about like all this stuff with Devante, and I'm like I get it, because it also kind of progressed Chris too, because they would play video games together, and it was like so adorable.
I loved that.
That was my favorite, because like Chris made it Chris more likable, because like he was just like such a cool guy to be around, because like people just wanted to hang out with him. But it looks like he had no friends. But I loved Devante, and I loved seeing his development. But like, I mean,
for the movie purposes, it was good.
I think for the movie purposes,
like it's only a 2-hour movie, so to have that whole other subplot to deal with, it would have taken away too much from Star. But the book is so fat that like it works.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, we just got asked, can someone ask spoiler questions if they haven't seen the movie? But I know
I answered.
We've already been spoiling.
So just do what you want. Just spoil it.
Jasmine has to Devante again.
Oh, he was like a king lord dude, and he stole money from King, and then King kind of like wanted to kill him. So then he went to Star's uncle's house to like hide out. And then one day he got captured again and got beaten up. But in the movie, Seven took the place of being beaten up, and they had to save him.
Yeah. Which I kind of felt was good for the part of like Seven's mother, because it showed that she did care about him. Like in the book, it's like all she cares about is her party and stuff. But at the end, at the like one part, you can see that she actually does care for her son. So I felt that was really good, because it showed more with her. Like we didn't really get as much as her as we got from the book, but at least it showed more than what if we were gonna get if Devante was there. Even though I love Devante with all my heart.
I do too. Oh. Okay, wait. A scene from the book that made me happy was when Devante, like I think it was her aunt's or her uncle's like daughter or something, like handed her a doll. Oh my gosh. And Devante like started brushing it immediately and started. And like Kenya were like, what? It's so cute.
Joy asked, what did we think of how the movie portrayed Star and Hailey's fight at school? I loved it in the movie.
I loved it.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't really remember what happened in the book, but like in the movie, it was so powerful.
The book, she just
went straight for her, which I'm fine with, because Hailey deserves to be punched in the face.
I was like, I was ready to see that, and then it was just the hairbrush. But I feel like that's full circle, because like the whole thing with the hairbrush looks like a weapon, and she's like,
does this look like a weapon to you? Because it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was so powerful. I'm pretty sure I was crying.
Yeah, and I felt like it was reasonable for Star to do that, because she's going through so much, and also like she has so much PTSD. Thank you. That's how you say it. And she's just like suffering so much, and she just goes through so much, and she's so strong at the same time and stands up for it with the hairbrush and shows her like, look, did this look like a weapon to you? Because I think the thing that she says before it was, in his hands, it looks like a weapon. Which, Hailey, what you smoking? Like,
I hate her.
I'm like that part where Hailey's like, "You're the non-threatening black girl."
Oh my god!
I was like,
anger.
Oh my god! I can't. She's so stupid.
We have a lot more questions. What?
I should watch it in half class.
Oh, we already answered that question. How would you handle a situation like Star was in when she struggled with telling her parents she was dating Chris? That's for my friend Devin. I don't know if we should even try to answer it.
I don't know.
I think she handled it fine. I mean,
yeah. Wait, Devin,
how would you
seen the movie? I don't even think he saw the movie or read the book. So what is
he just looked at the Wikipedia summary of the movie. It was just like, well,
yeah, I'm confused
about this. Someone also asked about how Star's dad finds out about Chris, but it's what did you think about the scene both in the book and movie?
Okay, well, the scene where like Chris like walks up to her door is so funny. I was dying. Like the whole theater literally was dying. Like it was so funny.
Yeah.
Just the dad's reaction was just priceless.
He's like, you gotta tip the limo driver.
Yeah, he was like, what? And then he walked in his face. He was like,
and then the mother's like, hi Chris, how you doing? And like the dad's like, what?
Oh my gosh, Devin says he read it.
In the book, it was just Chris going to Carlos's house, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I think I
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the movie version a little bit better, just because it was just really, really funny.
It was funny.
Yeah. What did you think of the scene? Oh, that's the same question. Whatever that happened, okay? We got asked how tall are you? I'm 5'4".
I have no clue.
You're short,
5'3".
Julia. I met you. You're really short. That's what we know.
I might have grown, Peyton.
No.
I don't want to be considered the short one, not only at work, but with you two. Oh.
Yeah, you're short. Brittany's like 5'3", aren't you?
Yeah.
I used to be 5'3", but I recently grew. So that's cool.
I used to be 5'2", and then I grew, and I was like, I'm still growing? What?
Whoa. That was me, because I hadn't grown
for
so long.
I'm like, I'm 17. I'm like, why am I still growing?
Yeah.
I think I'm done, though.
So.
I'm going for another topic.
Okay.
What rating would you give the movie? I guess like out of 5. 5. Me is 5. I loved it.
My only issue with the movie was I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but like
I think we discussed
right before Khalil died and he kissed Star. That really bothered me because like if she didn't have a boyfriend, it'd be fine. But because she did have a boyfriend, he knew she had a boyfriend, and they kissed. And then like it was never really brought up again, the fact that she had cheated on Chris.
She never even told him.
No.
So,
right.
Yeah, I didn't really like that either.
There was one part where she did mention kissing Khalil, but she didn't say it to Chris. Right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you just cheated on him.
I don't know if they did that just to be like, oh, they have chemistry or they have a backstory, but like the chemistry between the two actors, the one playing Khalil and the one playing Star, I felt they had good chemistry and banter that you knew that they were very, very close friends with them. Yeah. And then that also added the degrading of Chris's character, which I mean, but like it just made it even more less of a character for Chris. It just
I don't like cheating in like
Yeah.
on media.
Yeah, and
It's wrong.
they had been dating for like 6 months to the film. The book was a year.
Yeah.
I don't know why they changed that. But like I'm dating someone, I would not have done that. Like even like if it was like childhood like crush try to kiss me, I'd be like no.
And, like, obviously it meant something. Like it meant something to Star. You could see that it meant something to Star. And then like he was like, "It's okay, we have time." And she just like kind of smiles. She's not even like, "No, I'm with Chris." She just like kind of smiles, like, "Yeah, we have time." And it's
honestly, when like in the trailer and everything, whenever he says we got like all this time, like that hurts.
Oh my god, that's
don't
so
have
hard.
time.
It really
like that line hurt. It just I wish that they hadn't kissed.
Well,
like there could have been a scene of him like saying that like he liked her, but I just wish that they hadn't actually kissed, or like if they did, that like she like talked about it, like with like Chris, but she didn't. So.
Okay, I have a question for y'all. So, if Khalil like didn't die and like none of this actually happened, do you think that like her and Khalil would eventually have a relationship?
No, I personally there's a comment that says like that they I don't like that how they did the kiss was because the friendship between Khalil and Star is platonic, and I think there needs to be more friendships in books between female and boy, because it seems like in every young adult book like this year, like there's been like a friendship between a boy and a girl, and somehow there needs to be something romantic about it. Like, let's not forget in Love, Simon, where like Leah supposedly has feelings for Simon, when in the book they don't, because you don't need to have a friend that is a boy and have romantic feelings for them, or a girl character and like Dilla. And then same thing with Khalil and Star. They were best friends. They don't need to have any romance because they're just friends. Like, so I personally don't feel like they would have gotten together because it's their friendship and they have a strong bond, and that's not romantic.
I feel like they just had like a kind of attraction, but like it probably wouldn't really have amounted to anything, especially not now. Sadness. that was so sad.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm never gonna think about that again.
that the way like he died in the book and the movie, they both like complemented really each other. Like it's really dramatic in the book and the same thing in the movie, and they did a really good job with that.
What was the part that made you guys cry the most in the book and in the movie?
I just referenced it.
I didn't cry. My eyes watered towards the end of the movie.
Like sometimes it takes a lot for me to actually like have tears streaming. There was like one tear that came down, but I was like tearing up a lot. But like the part that got me the most in the movie was when he was shot. But then also at his funeral, when Star's looking at him in the casket, and they do like that whole montage of him being alive, and she's like, he doesn't have his dimple. And I was like,
it's the same thing in the book. She says the same exact thing. Oh god.
Yeah, I know. It was so emotional. I can't remember what I cried in at the book, but like, definitely like if you watch my blog, I was like crying like near the end. I was just like when they came to the decision, I was just like, this is so messed up. But like it was realistic, because like that shit happens. I wish that it didn't, but it does, and it just like broke my heart. So
yeah, I think another scene that had my eyes watering like in the movie was when she had the bullhorn and was just like screaming to the police and everybody. That was so impactful. Also, can we talk about the Angie Thomas?
Yeah, I was just about to talk about that, because that's when I started to cry too. Like that was the best.
And it was like the moment, like use your weapon, and like Angie gave the weapon in the first place. You know, it was the perfect moment for her to show up.
And it didn't. And it didn't like it wasn't like it didn't feel forced, which a lot of author cameos like they will take out of the film because it feels really forced. Like I know that there was a scene in The Fault in Our Stars that John Green was in, and it was so forced.
They put that on
to get out of the film. But Angie Thomas, she just hands it to her, and the person I saw the movie with, she was like, I told her like, oh, did you see Angie Thomas? And she's like, no. So it was good for like book fans because they got to see Angie Thomas, and then for movie fans, it didn't like impact them in any way, because she just seems like it was another person handing it to her, which is really good.
But like,
it was
I was
also
my friend who didn't read. It's okay. I was with my friend who didn't read the book, and when Angie came on screen, I was like slapping her. I'm like, that's the author, that's the author. And then we were talking about it afterwards, and she was like, yeah, her scene was like really powerful, and she hadn't even read the book, but she was like, yeah, like this is great.
I slapped Brett too. I was like, Brett, that's the author. And it was also weird because like I've met her in person, so it was kind of like, whoa, like I've seen this lady in real life before. Now she's on the big screen. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's funny. That's like with my cousin, because my cousin wants to be an actor, and she was an extra in Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days.
Oh.
And I saw that movie in theaters, and she's in. Do you remember that scene at the beginning where like they're in the pool?
Oh,
like at the whatever. Anyways, there's a pool scene, and she was right behind the main actor in the pool scene, and I was like in the theater, and I'm like, that's my cousin.
So weird.
I'm like, what the hell? So funny.
Yeah, I can imagine that being weird. I got a question. What are you eating, Peyton?
She's eating 3 different things.
It's pumpkin pie, and I also it's 2 with Reese's. That's it. And after this, I'm going to go get sushi with my friend. Oh no, my mom is calling me.
Can't talk right now.
Yeah, sorry, mom.
Kind of doing a live show. I told my mom not to come in. I was like, okay, we're not gonna let this happen again.
I told my dad, like, he's home. I told him, like, do not come here. Like, this is the sanctuary right now. Do not, because it's
the only person that's home is my brother, so he's not gonna come in here.
Sorry, I'm texting. I also need to text my friend.
Okay, so sorry. So someone commented about the scene with the little brother taking the gun out of the. Yes.
Yes, so powerful.
Oh,
that part really made me cry. And I'm pretty sure those like annoying girls in the front row when I first saw. I'm pretty sure they were laughing at that part. Like I can't remember, but I feel like they were, and like it was so annoying. Also, the second time I went, so yesterday when I went. There was like this like dude sitting like by himself in like the middle of the theater, and like I don't know if he was laughing because he's like racist or something. I don't know, but like there was like these moments where he would like laugh, and like when they're protesting, they like round the corner and there's like the line of police officers, right? All he does is go huh, huh, and I'm like,
ew, what kind of laugh is that?
I know. And I'm like. Like all throughout the movie, and I'm like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, are you laughing because you're like, haha, police officers are coming for you? Or is he laughing like, haha, there's police officers stopping you? Like, I don't know what he was laughing at there, but...
I feel like you shouldn't have been laughing anyways.
Yeah.
I know, like,
also,
like, it was just so disrespectful of, like, the girls in, like, the first time laughing at all these inappropriate parts, and I'm just like, there's nothing funny in this scene. I'm like, I don't know if they were laughing at the actual, like, jokes or anything, because, like, we were all laughing, but, like, they were the only ones laughing during those parts, and I thought they were drunk or high.
I don't like them.
And, like, I really hope that they are, or, like, that they were drunk or high, because, like, marijuana just got legalized in Canada.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah, but, like, it's so disgusting. It smells everywhere. But anyways, like, I really hope they were drunk or high, and that they're not just that disrespectful, but I think that they are just that disrespectful.
Yeah, probably.
Sucks. Yeah.
I think we had that earlier question on differences that happened that you liked. The Sakani like taking the gun moment.
Yes.
It was so full circle
because
like with like the meaning of thug life. And
Yeah. I felt
circle. That was great.
And it was more like
the first one.
No, go Brittany.
Yeah.
Go.
So, like, so the first time we saw the movie, me and my friend both said this, because we went together the second time as well. But we were like, the first time we didn't notice Sakani taking the gun out of the dad's pants. We didn't see that. The second time around, we did see it, and we were just like,
whoa.
Oh my god. Because like the first time it was just like, where the hell did he get the gun? Like, when did he take it? But like this time we actually saw him take it, so it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
A little Sakani.
Yeah, that was
Sakani's
my eye-watering moment.
He's so adorable. Like, me and my friend the whole time were just like, oh my god, can you look at how adorable he is?
He was so cute.
They casted really good for him. Yes.
He's a literal joy. Like,
honestly,
amazing.
I feel like the whole cast was like really good looking. Like, everybody's either cute or just good looking. And I was like,
I love Khalil. Khalil's dimpled.
Oh my god.
So cute. Sorry, Brett. I'm just talking about it.
On point.
Oh, I loved Khalil.
Honestly, it was real. I don't know, just seeing him, and seeing the actual scene where he got shot and everything instead of reading it, and like it was so loud that I just jumped and like, oh
Yeah,
it hits
was
you
so
even
sudden.
harder.
I feel like I cry more in movies than in books, just because I can see it happening and I can see the reactions. Like seeing Star's reaction is what really made me start to cry. And like I find whenever I see somebody else cry, I cry. So like I definitely, like when I was watching Wonder, right, I was crying throughout the whole entire movie. Like not a single time was I not crying, but I didn't cry in the book. It's just more emotional seeing it played out in front of you. Like, you know what I mean?
Especially if you have a close connection with the story and then you finally like see it all happen, it just hits you hard. I had something to say, but I forgot.
I have a change that I don't like.
What?
From the book. Well, it wasn't change, but they like left it out. So like Maya, that's the other friend's name,
I was just about to talk about that. Thank you, Brittany, for starting it.
Like, she didn't have as big of a part as she did in the book. Like in the book, it was really important because she also went against Hailey, and like she was like, she was racist to me too when we were younger, and I thought that was so important to mention, and how they both kind of went up against Hailey and was like, you racist girl. Like in the movie, like after that like fight scene between Hailey and Star, like Maya went over to Hailey to see if she was okay, and I was like, why don't you go see if Star is okay?
Yeah.
Who the hell cares about Hailey?
Who cares about Hailey? Exactly, like Hailey.
Like I really wish that they had like somehow managed to like entwine that, because really the only thing that like Maya said against Hailey was she said like some like racist remark, and she was like, really Hailey, or oh my god Hailey. Like that's all she did. She didn't actually like stand up for Star or like give her own little spiel. So I wish they like put that in. If they had cut out that kiss scene between Khalil and Star, they could have added that plot that part in.
Honestly, maybe like they actually filmed that, but it was just too long of a movie and they cut out like Maya.
That's why I like to see
what?
Love Simon. They didn't have the what's it called? The bar scene in Love Simon. The gay bar.
Yeah.
Everyone's like complaining that it wasn't in the movie, but it's a deleted scene. So like I'm excited to see the deleted scenes for this movie and see what like they took out.
Yeah,
I would love to see the deleted scenes.
Honestly, there's a lot of deleted scenes since they had to recast the love interest.
I was rewatching. I was rewatching one of my old videos where basically it was one of the Guess the Adaptations thing, and he was the guy that originally was gonna play Chris was in this stupid like young adult like TV series, and Anna and I were talking about it, and I'm like, he's gonna get a better role in The Hate U Give, and this is before like everything happened, and I'm like, thank God, because I kind of didn't want him. He didn't look like Chris. I don't. Even the same thing with KJ. I don't think he looked like Chris either, but like he looked more like Chris rather than the dude.
I actually didn't mind KJ Appa, which is funny because I don't like him in Riverdale.
I thought you were gonna hate him just because he's in Riverdale.
Like once I saw him, like especially the second viewing, I started viewing him less as Archie and more as Chris.
Yeah,
honestly, I can totally hear my ex.
Yeah, he looked really weird to me without the red hair. I was like,
that might have been like how I was like kind of like, okay.
Normally, like when someone has to dye their hair for something, like I don't even care or notice, but this I was like, that dark hair. And the thing is, his natural hair is dark.
Yeah.
But with this like the red hair, I'm just so used to the red hair. It's weird.
Can we talk about how they changed Star's hair at the end of the movie to be like the movie cover? Because it was my everything.
Yes, I forgot.
Also reminded me of Rue. It reminded me of Rue, like with the scene when she goes to Khalil's house and she doesn't have like the ribbon in her hair. It looked like Rue, and I was like, oh my god, this is a moment. But yeah, like it was beautiful. And like the first time I saw it, I didn't hear fully what the girls were saying in the front, but they were like, oh, now she changes her hair, and like I'm assuming they said something more than that, but all I heard was them like bashing her hair.
No, that was her like becoming not two separate stars.
Yeah, I felt that was I felt that's why they did it. Because when I saw it in the trailer, I'm like, did they like have to change her hair halfway through because Amanda was filming another film? But no, it was just the transition and just symbolism.
Yeah.
I loved that. I completely forgot about that, but it was great.
It was so
Julia, cute. You got a question?
Yeah, I said, yes, hell yes, go do it. Do my Barbie book tag.
Do the Barbie movie book tag, says Julia, and us, basically. If y'all have any more questions, let us know.
Yeah.
Because
like I'm forgetting so many things from the book. Like I feel like our Love, Simon discussion was so much better because like I had read that like 2 times for the live show and I'd seen the movie. But like this time I'm like forgetting everything. Like I don't remember anything.
Because we read it really quickly and then we read a bunch of other books afterward.
Yeah. And also like I saw Love, Simon like 3 times, and I saw The Hate U Give once. Because back then I didn't know.
Guys, I've only seen Love, Simon once, still to this day.
Oh my god. Peyton. Okay, you know what's funny though? Is yesterday when we were sitting in the theater waiting for the movie to start, my friend, we were like talking about Love, Simon, and I was like, yeah, I think I saw it like 6 times in theater. It was like 5 or 6 times. And
wow.
She was like, you realize that's basically like $60 you spent purely on movie tickets? And I was like, wow. It's really disturbing when you say it like that.
Hey, people like spend over $100 where I work just for one film. I literally spent $60 just for 5 tickets for Halloween. So, I mean, at least you like saw 6 Love Simons rather than just one film.
Well, don't you get a discount, Julia?
I was like, what?
I get a discount and I have to do it an hour before the film. So, and it's only 2 tickets. So I usually have to pay for at least 1 ticket for my parents if they wanted to go see something.
How much do your movie tickets cost?
So adult tickets, it matters what day it is and what time it is because adults are like $12, seniors are like $10, children are like $9. I should probably remember this because I'm box on Sunday, but it's kind of expensive. That's expensive. Well, it's expensive because we have like lounge chairs. Like we have so comfortable seats.
I'm just thinking like ours are $12.50 on like a normal day at like a normal time for like adults. But like I'm just thinking like with the exchange from American to Canadian, that's more like $15 here. Like yours is so expensive.
I hear it all the time at box. I can't do anything about it, so people need to stop complaining about it to me. They're like, your tickets are so expensive, and I'm like,
you don't control it.
I'm like, do you think I could do anything about it? Like, I just work here.
People always complain about how expensive Michael's is, and I'm like, girl, you gotta keep on. I'm like, shut
up. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I can't talk about this. And then people complain about the concessions so much, and I'm like, your fault for spending $60.
Yeah, you gotta like smuggle in the good. Sorry, Julia.
No, you're fine because like I would do the same exact thing, but I get 50% off concessions anyway to begin with. So
literally, like my friend like takes in bubble tea and like. I had a friend taking Starbucks once, and then she spilt it in her bag because she forgot it was in there because she's stupid. And she was like so proud of herself. She's like, I didn't spill. And then she like put her bag flat out on her lap, and then it spilled. And I'm like, you literally just jinxed yourself. You're so stupid. Yeah. It's so funny.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those like pictures on Instagram where people will have like a bowl and pretend they're pregnant and put a bunch of candy in it? And like, that is just
my coworker did that. So literally she comes in like months ago. She comes in with this big styrofoam like thing, like half sphere, and she's returning it. And I'm like, what are you using this for? She's like, oh, we're trying to pretend that I was pregnant to sneak food into the theater. And she's like, it didn't work, so I'm returning it.
Wait, she got caught in the theater?
Like, no, I'm just assuming that like it didn't look real or something. I don't know.
We'd probably be like,
That would be really awkward if they were just like, I know that's not a real baby.
Like, what if it was?
Yeah, that'd be so awkward.
Well, like for us, it's like the reason why we do it is because like violence purposes. Like if you just bring in like a normal purse size, you can sneak in food. if you wear a coat during the summer or you have this big backpack, we have to check it. One dude came in with a suitcase because he was homeless, so we had to get him out.
I've never had anyone check my bags. Like, I've come from like right after school before with my backpack, and they've never checked my bag.
Well, they're doing a terrible job.
I just think they just don't care. I'm like, I don't know. Someone was talking about how they didn't think that Amanda fit the description of Star, but that they still thought she did a good job.
I think she did an amazing job. Like, I want her to win awards for this, to be honest.
Yeah, there's been like discussion, and I hope this gets nominated for some Oscars, because if not, I'm gonna petition.
I know, because it was just so great, and you know that has to take like a lot out of someone to get all of those emotions, because almost every scene was emotional.
Yeah, they had to do like that one car scene, I think, for like 3 days straight. Like, think about that. Wow. You have to watch a person die innocently for like 3 days straight. So
that would be hard.
And this is like this is like the role that I don't know if they still identify as non-binary. I'm not sure, but I'm still just gonna go for it. But they this is like their role. Like, I think like every like actor has had their like new film this year. Like, Nick Robinson had like so many okay films, and then Love, Simon was the one where people were like, yeah, he's actually really good. And same thing with Amanda. Like, this is their film. Like, that's really
like, they were really good in the Hunger Games, but like they died really early.
Yes. So. Rip. Really.
We're just talking about that today at school. Like, I don't know why, but
like, I was like doing some like Googling yesterday, and I don't think that the movie's doing that well.
It's not.
Like, it didn't make that much money, and like
it's really sad.
No.
It came out at the wrong time, because there's so many big movies out right now, like A Star Is Born and like Halloween.
Yeah,
but, like,
you're right. It literally, like, the worldwide or something release was the day that Halloween came out, and like everybody's about to see Halloween.
Yeah,
that's like what
really
the 8th movie.
I went opening day for the Thug, and like the theater was pretty full. But then I went yesterday, which is like nearly a week later, and it was like less than 10 people, and it like broke my heart.
It's like really bad. Because I mean, I see a lot of things at my movie theater, and it might like always like kind of interfere with like how the box office was doing. But the night that I was working Friday night, a lot of people were still seeing Thug, which I'm awesome for. But I haven't been in box for a while, so I don't know how it's doing like from a ticket standpoint. But like, they put it in like one of the smallest theaters, which I'm really pissed off about that, because they always put the most like diverse film in the smallest theater, and it always succeeds, and they always have to move it to a bigger theater. So I hope that happens with Thug, because that's happened with Crazy Rich Asians and Black Klansman. So I hope that happens with Thug.
I know, because it really like it deserves the recognition, the love, like the tickets being bought. Like, come on.
Like, I want everyone to go see it, but like, I also think that people should put in as much support as they did for Love, Simon. Like, I saw it 6 times, and if I could afford it right now, I would go see The Hate U Give like 5 more times. But I can't afford that right now. But like, if I could, I totally would. So like, I hope that people like go more than once and like really support it, and I hope that more people go see it over time. It's like, I don't even like, they haven't made their like, they haven't even like made profit yet.
Yeah, it's awful. But, you know, a lot of critics are loving it, which I'm personally, like, I'm good by, because then, like, it's going to get more representation for, like, Oscars. Like, if critics are talking about it, then it better get nominated, because if it doesn't, I'm going to be really pissed.
I know.
And, like, the director, like, I think this is, like, probably one of his first, like, kind of, like, contemporary movies, because I know he directed Black Panther. Of course, he has millions of dollars probably, because Black Panther made so much money. But I hope this one also makes money. So,
yeah. Someone was asking about A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna read that. I read A Wrinkle in Time. Thought it was okay. Movie, but you know the better Madeline Elijah book is A Ring of Endless Light.
Oh my gosh, Julia.
If
you know Julia, she talks about this book just about every single day of her life. She loves it. She hates the movie that was on Disney Channel.
No.
There's more.
No. I think the movie is hilariously awful. That's what I think of it. And the book is weird. Like, it's weird as crap. But that's every Madeline Elijah book. But, like, she speaks to dolphins, and it's hilarious. It's great. But, yes, if you liked A Wrinkle in Time,
read A Ring of Endless Light.
I'm
That
trying
is
to
the message, the moral of the story.
I'm gonna film like my whole introduction of that, like being like, well, I thought A Wrinkle in Time was okay, but like read this. And
Yeah.
everyone, you just hear Peyton and Brittany, oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we'll
So
probably
Sorry.
someone said that King annoyed them the entire movie.
because he was a butt. Like,
He's supposed to be that way, kind
yeah.
of.
Do you like the actor? Because he's Falcon, right?
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
I kind
I
of
like Falcon.
yeah, I love him. But like the thing is, this is kind of hilarious. So before rereading the book, I thought it was switched where the guy who played Carlos Common was King's character, and I thought Anthony Mackie was playing Carlos's character. So I switched around the two actors, and I was like, when I was like rereading the book, and I kept watching the interviews, I'm like, wait, isn't Anthony Mackie playing the uncle? And I'm like, no, Julia, you're stupid. No.
Yeah, you would figure it out soon enough because her uncle would not do all that.
I personally liked him.
I liked him because it was more like, people said he was quieter than usually what King was. And I think that made it more and more like impactful every scene he made. So
yeah, every time like him and his dudes popped up on the screen, like because they would like zoom out like from starring them, and then they would just be standing there. Everyone in the theater would be like, "No!" Like everybody was so scared because, dang, I don't know, just him, the King Lords, just no, like. Also,
like, he looked intimidating. Like,
oh yeah, he really did.
Yeah,
he did it so well. And good thing he's going to jail. Bye bye.
Right. Not Anthony Mackie, just King.
Yeah. We like Anthony. Yeah. So another thing is I really liked Star's dad. I thought he was really great. And one of the first things Brett said, he hasn't read the book, and he came out and was like, I just love Star's dad. And I think, like he's just great. And I think one of the most powerful scenes with him is when he's like telling them like why their names like are their names and why it's important. I'm like, I love that scene.
Was that in the book? Because
no, I don't think it was in the book.
Because I felt like that was really more impactful.
Yeah, I don't think they ever had that straight up scene where he told them all of that. But he's like mentioned why that's their names before in the book. Also, building up to that scene, when they were in the car or whatever, and he looked so angry, and like everyone in the theater, like I'm pretty sure I was the only one in the theater that read the book. Everyone thought they were about to get their butts whooped. Like everyone was like, "Oh no!" Like they literally thought they were in trouble. I was like, "Guys, no, I promise." Like, because I saw the like preview like clip of this scene, I was like, "I know this is okay. I promise, it's okay."
Yeah, but like I like how he gave them names that had meanings. And I also like how there was with King talking to Star, and he's like, why'd they name that boy 7? What's his middle name? 8? And I was like, but it has meaning. And I'm like, that's why the King just doesn't. That just proves like how much better Maverick is. I'm like,
I love Maverick.
He's my favorite.
Big Mav.
And
like the actor was amazing.
He was really good.
Yeah.
And kind of coming back to the names thing, I think that's also referencing what Chris said in the book, I guess. He was asking, like, I think when they were in the car going to places, he asked, why do, like, Black people have the weirdest names or something like that? And, like, it's not weird. There's a meaning behind it. Like, they may be obscure names, but they have a meaning. There's a reason why they're named like that. And I liked that each of them like had something to do with it. It was really beautiful.
I loved the scene in the movie when like right after Maverick meets Chris, and he's like, "What's his name again?" And so it's like Chris, He's like, what kind of name is that? Like,
Yeah. That too. It's my
I was
favorite.
dying so hard. So funny.
Did you see what
Yeah, I
someone
don't really have
commented?
anything else.
Do y'all know what that's from?
Is that the one from the dude from like Team 10?
Yeah!
The one that Shane Dawson kept
Yeah, the one,
blasting
like,
in
he loved the song.
I was like fangirling over him in his series.
Why is he fangirl over like the weirdest people? Like
Shane's funny.
I know, I love him so much.
I love him.
I want to get a shirt, like one of his shirts. I really want one.
I want to get like.
I never want like YouTubers merch, but for some reason I want his merch.
I know. I feel like his iconic like OMG shirt. I need that.
No, what I need is a shirt with his whole crew on it, because that's really the only things I watch. Because they're all like have such great chemistry. I love it.
I love them. I was just watching Garrett's new video with like his hoarding situation.
Yeah.
And, like,
I need to watch.
I love them all so much together. I'm like,
they're just so like they have the best energy together. They're so funny and sweet. And Garrett is like the sweetest of all sweet people.
And he's like Harry Potter fan.
He
was,
loves
like,
Harry Potter. Makes me so happy.
Yeah, maybe.
Peyton.
Yeah.
Math homework.
Well, this is still Devin. He changed accounts. What is up with that? For one thing. Dude, you did have math homework. I'll text you about it later.
Oh, since we were speaking about Harry Potter, can we just talk about like those wands, please? Like,
I love that.
Supposedly, I lied to Brittany saying that the Harry Potter's like lines or like references are more centric. What I meant was like the wands are a huge part of it. And like, is it bad that I knew like what wands they had? Like, I looked at one of the wands and I'm like, that's Hermione's wand.
Oh, I
That's
definitely knew
Harry's
it too.
That's Ron's wand.
Yeah, it was perfect. I don't know, like had they carved their names into it.
Yes.
I would never, because those are expensive.
Oh, I would never too, but she collected them all and she
Yeah.
And they're all together in the wands. Like they're like Natasha's dead and Khalil's dead and she's still alive, but they're all together in like spirit with the wands.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized that. Oh, I just got chills. Yo.
Yes.
I wish they mentioned this part in the movie, because they mentioned the first half, but they didn't say the second half. Okay, so I'm gonna read. It was the first thing that I tapped. They're like, what we used to call ourselves, the Hood Trio, tighter than the inside of Voldemort's nose. We were so silly for that. They didn't mention the inside of Voldemort's nose, and I wish that they had, because that was like what made me tab it. I was like, oh my god, Voldemort's nose.
I love the Hood Trio.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But we all know the real golden trio is us three.
Yes. Okay, we gotta explain that. So yeah, our group chat is called the Golden Trio. It's been like that literally for years. I don't remember when that happened.
Since the very beginning. Since the very beginning.
Yeah, and
our group chat picture is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an owl.
We haven't ever changed with my group chat. I always change the photo and like the name. But like I'm very attached to ours. I like ours.
Know it's been there for years. And then every time I send things like other Twitter tweets, oh my gosh, ew.
Okay.
Other tweets to you guys that I get to click the owl. It's just so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then in my book that I'm writing, the group chat that they have, it's called the Golden Trio. So
wow.
I paid homage. Plus, like our usernames are kind of the same. Like the main characters isn't, but like Piper's is Piper Reads, and like Megan's is just a Reader's World. Cause like Megan's
you stole it. Honestly, when I created my channel name, I was very uncreative. Like, I read.
Me too.
Peyton reads.
Brittany and book.
I read. Peyton reads. That should be your slogan. I read. Peyton reads.
Yes. Okay, guys. Did I ever tell you that? So there's a bunch of Peytons at my school. One of them is named Peyton Reed. Peyton Reed. Okay. And
oh my god.
There's also another Peyton Lambeth, which is my last name. So
that is so crazy.
And they're real dudes. It's so wild.
They're all dudes.
So Peyton Reed and Peyton Reed. he said I stole it from him. I'm like, dude, I didn't know you when I created this.
When I created this masterpiece.
My empire of books.
There was no one else named Brittany at school. It was just me.
Brittany.
There's like one girl, like I used to like only be the only like Julia, and then this girl that I'm friends with this year, we're in like a lot of things together. So every time someone says Julia, we both look and they're like, no, that Julia. And we're like, oh, okay.
Your name is Megan.
I was the only person.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Peyton. It's not.
That's another
Megan.
story. I like for the first I feel like the first month that we all started talking, Julia like.
I feel like it was a bit longer than that.
Yeah, like I think we just commented on each other's videos. Julia never said her name ever, and I
wasn't allowed to. Okay?
I know you never said it, and I don't know what in my head just like it associated Megan with your face, and because you look like a Megan.
She looks like a Megan.
She really does. So you're Megan, always in my eyes. Like I thought you were Megan for a while. And then you switched it. You switched your name. That was
changed my birth certificate. It just white out.
Yeah, and you added those letters in your room. Like that's spelled out Julia. That's not true. It's not true.
That's funny.
Okay, so do we have any like
final
thoughts? Because I gotta go.
Yeah, Peyton's gotta go. She has plans.
I have to go get sushi. We're gonna go to Barnes & Noble.
Ooh.
And me and her are both going to Y'all Fest, so we were gonna make our iconic booklets of plans because I do that.
Oh my god.
Fun craft.
Hey.
And you know what's funny is he texted me and was like, yeah, what? Did you say something?
Okay. Well, yes, I saw the schedule and RJ Palacio, and I sent it to you on Twitter. I'm so jealous.
I saw that one.
Wait, who else? You should be going, but I'm gonna check up who's there.
There's Neil Schusterman and James Patterson. My friend wants to see him. I'm like, I don't know, because he doesn't write his books. He pays people. So
he pays.
I am so jealous that RJ Palacio was there and you're gonna be there and I'm gonna be here.
Honestly, I feel bad. Like I feel like I should like have you take my place in this world, like somehow. To like
transportation.
I wish like with all my heart that I could be there because I just RJ Palacio.
That was me with BookCon. Steven Shabosky was there, and everyone's like, he signed all my copies of Perks, and I'm like, I gotta go buy.
Also, Morgan Matson's at Y'all Fest, and I'm like, I've also never met her.
Jenny Han.
Yeah, I met her. So
I met her too. I don't think she liked me, but
I made my mom meet her for me. So Jasmine says she's going to Y'all Fest too. So if you see me, say hi. Don't be afraid.
And film a video saying her hi to me.
I'm skipping school for Y'all Fest too, Jasmine. Literally, I even told my teachers, like, guys, I'm sorry. This is way
Y'all
more
Fest
important.
is more important.
Yeah, I go like every year. I think this is my 4th year. So
I've never been to a book convention or a book festival, and I'm so jealous of both of you.
Well, maybe when you're older, that we can all go to Y'all Fest together because Y'all Fest is just so far away from me. Okay, so should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, but like I gotta go.
Yeah, I have to do writing. So
let's just say our final thoughts. Everyone go read this book. Everyone go watch the movie. Just do what you can.
Support the book. And also go subscribe to these people that you see right now. Link in description. Go check it out. And the book was good. The movie was good. If you're literally here right now without having read the book and movie, I'm sad for you. You spoiled your whole life. Like, why did you do that? I don't understand. Devin's yelling at me. What?
I'm glad that we finally got around to reading it.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
I was gonna read it in the summer, and then they announced it that it was coming out in October, so I waited.
Here's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I've been talking about this book for like, I don't know how many years. Probably like 1 or 2. Every time they're like, nah, we won't read it. Yeah.
Well, it came out, I think, February 2017, so it's like a year.
Yeah, so like a year.
Really? I thought it came out in like 2016. I keep getting
That was
books.
2017.
Well, it's been on the bestseller list for how many weeks? 86 weeks? How many?
Something, yeah.
So.
I checked the other day and I swear it said 2017, but watch me be wrong.
Oh, wait, I can look it up now.
Why don't you just look in the book? It says when it comes
Oh,
out.
you're so right.
That's a thing. I forgot. See, I think Brittany sometimes is like, Julia, you're an idiot.
2017.
Yeah, 2017. But like, you have people in your Google. Okay, go to the old time.
You were talking about earlier how you
I love Google.
You were talking about how you Google everything earlier earlier in this live show, Brittany.
But like, you're really like, oh, I can look it up. I'm like, you were just holding the book. Just look inside.
Okay. So I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Say our goodbyes, our farewells, our sad goodbyes.
So long, farewell. Say goodbye.
Thanks so much to everyone who joined and for everyone that stuck around for the whole thing. You guys are the MVPs. If you're watching this afterwards, you're still an MVP. Like, you watched. So cool. Thanks. Give it a like. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go.
Bye.
Okay, we're gonna have to say bye.
Bye.